I wanted to start a little earlier, but I was too buried in trying to figure out. Oh God.
How to get it to connect.
Yes.
Hello there. My name
No,
is
no, no.
Dr.
Be quiet. Okay.
Hey, quiet. It's fine.
Quiet. Okay. Well, dang it.
It says it's now streaming on my end.
Oh, there. Now I see it. Oh, I always go through the same thing.
It's now streaming.
Yes,
on
it's
my
good.
end.
It's good.
There.
It took a while to pop up on mine. So, all right. Well, I'm going to start recording. Hi, long time no see.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys. So today, and this is kind of fun. The first person. Hello, everybody. I love you. I love you, Eric. I love you, Ginger. I love you, everybody listening out there.
Love you, mama. Love you, mama. He's saying. He's wound up today.
Oh, so I was dealing with text stuff with something called restream.io, but I'll handle that later.
Yeah.
But anyway, the first person to answer this question gets 5 questions answered by tonight's wonderful medium, whose information is in the description box below. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say something about that real quick. I've had some people not know where that's at. So I'm not sure if there's people that don't know what you mean or where to find that, maybe some people that aren't like tech savvy or something. Yeah. It's right after it says like how many views, I think it is, and it says the word more, and you click on more. Have you ever looked at that, Elisa?
Oh, yeah.
When you look down and it's not there until you click on that, and then it'll give you the information. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So,
all right. The first person to answer this. When Erik was around 3 years old, walking around naked in our house, and our Norwegian relatives were there, right? Said, go get dressed. What did he come downstairs wearing? So anyway, let's see if anybody can answer that one. It's going to be fun.
I know, but I'm not going to say.
No.
Okay. I can't play.
Of course you can't. All right, let me see.
I can't answer my own 5 questions.
All right, let me see. All right. I believe Erik was wearing pantyhose. That's a very good guess. But there was a video with him wearing pantyhose, but he was a little older than like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start. Patty Zolinska wants to know, tell me who is on her divine team. Patty Zolinska from Chicago.
Okay, so of course there's always one. We always have that one with us from birth until we, transition. And I'm feeling this is a female. I also feel an angel around her. I don't always feel this around people, but I do feel like an angel, like an extra angel, like there's like extra things maybe going on that she's struggling with. There's an angel like to bring extra support in. They can do a little bit more than guides sometimes. And then I also feel another female guide and a male guide. And then I feel like family, a lot of support from family that have passed. So, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Paula still wants you guys to submit some videos for her documentary she's doing on channeling Erik, right? If you go to wetransfer.com, you can upload it for free, like a 5 good lighting, all that kind of stuff. But here's what Abby channeled from Erik of what he really wants. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so what we need is videos no more than 5 minutes focused on channeling Erik peeps who have had the pleasure of experiencing Erik's enlightenment out of the deepest, darkest time. Very specifically, those who have had, suicidal ideation. He wants that to come out in the documentary because that will bring people, the watchers, the audience, some hope. In very brief emotional testimony that channeling Erik gave help them with an Oprah aha moment. That's going that road is not that going down that road is not an option. Nothing about spiritual alignment is actually to actually channel. Hope this helps. Talk to you soon, Abby. So basically, any of you guys who have really been brought from the brink of the cliff, and we can blur your face if that's a problem.
Yeah.
But do that. Paola really needs your help. Anyway, her address that you would enter on WeTransfer.com is Paola, PAOLA dot Aquamarina, which is AQUAMARINA at gmail.com. Anyway, do your magic, people. All right, next.
Share your stories.
Yes, please. It's meant to help others, okay? Sal Diaz was told that no, the 9-tailed fox was my spirit animal. True or not?
Erik is saying true.
That's weird.
Erik's saying true. We have other animals that will come into. There's not always just one.
Yeah, it could change.
From I've seen. But yeah, Erik is saying yes to that.
I think mine's a horse, or was anyway. All right. Claudia G from Mexico would like to know, what is my soul contract? We very often have many, but in this particular life, what is her main one? Claudia G, Mexico. Hi, Sean.
Yeah, we do. We have many things that we come here to go through. I feel what Erik is like showing me, I feel like this is a family, like dealing with family relationships. Patience is a big one. I hear patience very loud. He's saying that's a big one. Also, setting that example of unconditional love. She has a way of doing that very well, and setting that example, that's something else. We're here to teach and we're here to learn. So, there's a little bit of both there. But this is mostly, I just keep getting relationships. It's about relationships for her. And strengthening, helping them become stronger, and learning how to do that and what that means.
All right. Monique from Maryland. Does my grandmother, Marina, have a message for her? Monique from Maryland.
So I get this very sweet energy that comes in, very sweet. I feel like she was very on top of things, like very supportive, knew what you needed without you asking kind of person. She's saying she's even better at that now, is what she says, because she can see like more than what she's seen when she was physically here. But she still brings a lot of support and love from the other side, and she wants you to know that not to worry so much about what direction you're going to go, because you're being guided, and you're going to be okay no matter what happens. There's no wrong direction. You're going to be all right, she's saying. So let go of that worry and just relax and kind of flow with it. Go with the flow, follow your heart.
That's such a good lesson for everyone, and such a difficult one to.
Yeah, it
actually should be very easy. Just go with the flow. But we humans find it so difficult, because
especially if you feel that, right, and that controlling. What happens is too, and this is with a lot of us, you see what you want, you think you're going that direction, you're trying for something, it doesn't work out how you want, you think it's because of something you've done, and that's not necessarily so. It's you've gone that direction because you needed that experience, so, and that's for a lot of people.
Okay, I believe it. Probably for almost everybody on the line.
Right.
Okay, let's see. New York, name is Angel, or it could be Angel. Can I please have a message for my higher self concerning my career? Angel from New York.
So what I'm hearing is, it feels like there's a little bit of getting old, getting bored kind of thing of where she's at, is what I'm hearing. And that's because it's going to push you in a direction that you need to go for some change. But I do feel like there's some good things coming for you career-wise. And I feel like it's where you're at, not like a change, but where you're at. And
So no big move.
yeah, no, that's not what I'm hearing. I'm not hearing big move or anything, but there are some changes that need to be made where she's at, and to just have patience and know that what's going on is something that, you know, you're supposed to be going through. Sometimes when we're in a situation, it's hard to see, you know, outside of it, like kind of step back maybe a little bit and kind of look at the whole situation, evaluate it, and it'll kind of help you out a little bit more there.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Kai W from Illinois wants to know what I don't know, he or she was in a past life. Kai, Kye, kind of cool. And last initial W.
That is a cool name. I love those unique names, you know. So Erik is showing me this was like back in like the before like I don't even know, is this medieval times, like around 800 900 AD, right? So he's showing me like around that. I keep hearing those numbers of the time that it was. And he says that you were like an artist and like a poet all in one, and a writer, like you wrote a lot. But there were a lot of things that you couldn't be free about. You couldn't be like a, you know, free or show everybody, and that was really hard for you.
Was he or she a woman? Is that what?
Yes, yeah. Erik is saying yes. And it wasn't just because of being a female, though. That was some of it, but some of it was too because of what the writings were about. It didn't follow law. It didn't follow, you know, what beliefs were at that time, and they would look at you wrong. You know, there's a lot of judgment of this, and it was things that he was, or he now, but she was channeling at the time, like from spirit.
Wow.
And so these writings were very popular for people that weren't afraid to read things that, you know, weren't okay for the average person.
What was the subject matter? Mysticism?
It was spiritual. It was spiritual.
Oh, no
yeah,
wonder.
It was spiritual.
And is round.
Yeah, things like that. Things that they didn't believe in, and that they would think maybe is like sorcery or something. But about being a self-thinker. Erik is bringing this up right now. He's like this. He's showing me like it was like being a self-thinker, and a lot of times they didn't like that, especially in certain areas of where you lived. And this is like looks over like not Europe, but like Asia area.
Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see. Melissa P. from Bergen County, New Jersey. What is her spirit animal?
Let me see, Erik. What is her spirit animal? He's showing me a rabbit. Showing me a rabbit.
Significance of that?
I don't know what the significance is of spirit animals. I do.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure what I'm feeling though, like what he's making me feel like is the there's a type of reverence or something. Like he's using that word reverence to it, like where you're soft, you're cuddly, but there is a strength within you with those, you know, like how rabbits, you know, have a strength about them, but you know, they actually look soft and sweet and innocent, but there's also an inner strength there too.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Erik, what is Ginger's spirit animal?
So I've been told this, and I know they change a lot because I've also had other ones before, but this is a raven.
Oh, cool.
A raven. Yeah. A raven.
So smart.
Yeah, raven. Is what I've been told many times by a couple different mediums have told me that they the same thing. So yeah.
That is awesome. Okay, let me see. My name is Taisha Tucker from Orlando, Florida. Can you please see how my father Abdul Rahim Haq is doing? I miss him so much. Taisha Tucker from Orlando.
So of course, he's doing great. He's doing good. So so Erik goes, of course, because I've never heard him say it like this before, but he's like, it's the best place not on earth. You know how they say the best place on earth?
Yeah.
The best place not on earth, he says. But he does send you a lot of love. Like, I feel like a lot of love coming from him. And I feel like there was like he got very sick. I'm feeling kind of sick, very sick to my stomach, kind of sick. But there's none of that now. There's none of that suffering now. There was an actual relief of being out of the body. And so he just wants you to know that he's proud of you. And he is still with you, and everything's going to be okay. That's what he keeps saying. Everything's going to be okay. He says, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and everything's going to be okay. So just hang in there. What he's saying.
All right. So the rabbit, spiritual as a spirit animal, creativity, prosperity, intensity, love, cleverness, sensitivity, harmony, and imagination.
Wow.
So that's cool. I haven't looked at the one for the raven, but okay. Well, anyway, I'll look it up and we'll go on. All right. Okay. Jamie S. from Tampa wants to know how she can, or he, it could be he, increase her chances of getting a job.
So there's an energy connected to this. Erik is showing me of like if you have this energy of doubt connected to it, you got to let go of that doubt and just know it's going to work out. You're going to get one and see it happening and get that excited feeling, just like you do for any manifesting. And see yourself in it. See yourself where you want to be, but just continue to keep applying, he says, because what happens is if there's a certain job you're supposed to get, it's just not time yet. So that's why sometimes it takes time. So you'll be happier if you get the one that's meant for you instead of like anything that comes along. So that's what's going on here. Plus there's a belief, there's some kind of belief system, he says, to it of it not going to happen.
Oh, you can't. No doubts.
Doubt.
No, it's going to happen. All right. Raven symbolizes prophecy, insight, transformation, and intelligence. It can also represent long-term success in love and finding devoted, faithful partners. Ravens are happier when they are with one person over a group. People with a raven spirit animal prefer quiet over noise and stillness over constant movement. And that must be my husband. Okay. It's hard having 5 kids under. Oh God, he suffered. Okay.
Constant chaos.
Oh yes, very much. All right, Francine Ennis from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. I just love that. Moose Jaw. That's cool.
Moose Jaw.
I'm going to look up that. Why was it named the Moose Jaw? Does my higher self have any messages for me?
All right. So what I'm hearing is time to yourself, time to self-reflect, spend more time with you is what I'm hearing. You do a lot for others. Take time for you is what I hear.
Good.
Okay. It's important.
Yeah. Put on your own mask, oxygen mask first, people. All right. Kim A from Michigan wants a message from her mom, Carmen, with a K, Karmen.
Okay, so I feel like she's making me feel like you have a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate right now. You're looking here, you're looking here, you're looking here. First of all, she just wants you to know she loves you, and she's not far. She's there. And she's also she's helping you with guidance, actually. giving you some guidance. And she says that you're sensing her. You are sensing her. If you're questioning if you're sensing her, you are, because she's really trying to, get across that she's there and let you know she's with you. But she says to try to prioritize a little bit, because it's like you get overwhelmed. That's what she's saying. The too many things on your plate. So try to prioritize these things, and one step at a time.
Okay.
She said, yeah.
All right. I just got rejected from a job that I've been wanting for years. How do I find a job where my oddities and obsession with American culture will be appreciated? I feel so discouraged. Anya from Bulgaria.
So this is a matter of perspective, Erik says. Okay. So sometimes there's a perspective of maybe somebody's not appreciating what I'm doing, but what really is important is that you are appreciating you. Appreciate you and see the things that you do, and others will follow. Okay. So this has something to do with perspective, he says, and letting other people, what is it called, where it's almost like other people make you believe in what you are, but you need to believe in yourself, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Don't let others' beliefs make you, like, influence you. Yeah, define you. Right. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Define you. But he says that this is a hard thing, especially where you're at. Okay. He's talking about where you live, where you're looking for your living. He says this has something to do with that too. So there's a little bit of a
lot of countries hate America now.
Yeah, there's resistance because of American ways. They don't, there's yeah.
So why does Anya from Bulgaria have an obsession with American culture? Is there something about another life, maybe? Or I just want to know.
She has an obsession about it?
Yeah. How do I find a job where my oddities and my obsession with American culture will be?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. So she thrives for, and yes, that's a yes. Actually, she has had a life in the States. Actually, the life right before this one that she's in, but there's something that it's not just that though. There's something that she sees in the States that she wishes that she had a part of. There's a lot of things over here that you don't get over there, like there's respect, and so I don't know the 100%. Okay, I think this is what he means by this, but Erik means by this, but there's just not a lot of respect for women over in the area where she's at, but they have that here, like there's an equal. Okay, so he's talking about equal, like, more equality here than there is there. And it's that, and it's just our ways, our traditions. She's drawn to them. And it is part from a past life, yes.
Yeah, how was her life in America? Was it a beautiful one, or one with hardships in between?
There were hardships, but it was a really good life in a way of, she was one of the settlers, he said. So it was new to her, and she really loved it and always looked forward to it and was very excited and happy. So the hardships were worth it in that life, to get what she wanted. And she still has that mentality. She still does have that mentality,
Okay. So Jamie Wilson from Missouri would like a message from Wade. Jamie Wilson, Missouri. Melissa made alive. Yes.
Yeah, she there is a close connection with these two. This feels like a very close spirit connection. Like I think she's still kind of feeling this, like, and missing it, like there's something lost since he's been gone. But he's got this great personality where he's got this sense of humor. I just want to laugh when I tune into energy, and he doesn't even say anything, right? But yeah, he's just wanting you to know that we'll be together again, and we've had many lives together, and it's not goodbye, he says. He goes, it's not goodbye, is what he's saying. There's some kind of worry. He's saying not to be worrying so much. There's some kind of worry going on with her, and he's saying let go of that worry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he must know it's
Lots
going
of
to
love.
okay.
Yeah, lots of love, and yeah, yeah, it is. But there's some worrying and anxiety around her. He's saying,
Okay.
and he feels it, and he's trying to help her with that.
Okay.
So,
Last night I dreamt. My mother loved the movie On a Clear Day with Barbara Streisand. Every Sunday, that record would go on. Oh my God. I think I know all the lyrics. So, I just decided, I know she wants me to watch it. So I watched it the other night and last night. And it's about reincarnation. It's really a kind of cool.
Oh wow.
Montan, French actor, and Barbara Streisand. And Barbara Streisand plays this constant chain smoker who needs to quit smoking so her fiance will not lose will be able to get the job that he wants, and he's just okay. And Jack Nicholson was in it, super young. He had like 3 minutes of whatever. But anyway, so Yves Montand hypnotizes her. He was hypnotizing. He's a psychologist or a hypnotist. And in a medical school, he hypnotizes a guy, but she got hypnotized immediately in the audience. And now she was looking for his help, hypnotism, stopping smoking. But so he did it, and she went way back to these other lives in 1814 and stuff. Wow. Oh my God, it was really fascinating. I won't tell you the end because it's cool, but it's all about reincarnation. Very frowned upon. Oh my God. Anyway, you get it on Prime Video for like $4.
What is it called again?
On a Clear Day.
On a Clear Day. Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's an oldie.
Very old. Yeah, and older movies are fun to watch. I think there's a certain innocence to them.
Yeah,
compared to now.
I mean, my mother wanted. I felt like she was in the chair next to me watching it because she loved it so much.
Yes, she was.
Okay, good. Let me see. Jacqueline M, JACKELINE. Do I have any negative energy in my yard? There are so many orbs. What are the orbs?
So some of the orbs are just, she's got a thing where these things are drawn to her in a way, like she's very got a strong energy that pulls things like this in. I'm getting a no about something that's negative. Okay. Getting a no to that, but Erik says a lot of these are like fairy energy.
Ooh.
And some are just regular, spirits. Spirits are usually more attached to like a land than they are like a person or a home. Right?
Really?
If cool. There's whenever there's like this is what I've learned over the time though of tuning into it, that it's more like a land thing than it is like a home. Yeah. But there are some that will be attached to a person too, sometimes, like they feed off their energy, and stuff like that. But this isn't something like that. These orbs are a lot of fairy energy is what I'm getting. And then some are spirit too.
Is Jacqueline, attracting these?
Yeah, there's some kind of energy she has that attracts this. And it's around her home, and it's there's a certain innocence, a certain childlike to her personality. Yeah. Yeah, and also it's for her experience, Erik just said. Okay, so he's saying this is also an experience she's supposed to be having because this is her spiritual path. It's kind of like helping her be more aware of things like that. Yeah.
Interesting. So when I go through my second childhood, I'm going to see more fairy energy? Hope so.
Yeah. Your second childhood.
I'm already getting going. All right, Ben M. Oh, Sabrina T says, I was just reading on the website about Erik. Coincidence? I think not. Cool. All right,
no coincidence.
Hi, I feel my gran has tried reaching out to me in my dreams recently. Do you have a message from Marion S? And this is Ben M from Queenstown, New Zealand, a place I've always wanted to go.
This is an absolute 100%. She's visiting you in your dreams. There's not always a message though. What I'm getting is, and I feel this is a very like kind and sweet energy of your grandmother. But she also has that strength to her. There's a strength, where she will tell you what she's thinking, if whether you want to hear it or not. That kind of energy, but she's also kind. Yeah. But there's not really anything except for she's wanting you to know that she is there. She is around you, looking out for you. But it's nothing that you're missing in your dreams. That's just how they try to like bring their energy to you to experience them still when they can't be around physically. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Hi from Washington State, Rain Cloud. Karen Stroff. I think it is. Hi, Karen from Philadelphia. No question though. Katia Barbosa P from Portugal. How best to communicate and channel guides for me? What's the best way for her to channel?
To meditate, okay, but not like, oh God, meditation, I can't do it kind of thing, but more so find a way to where you enjoy just focusing on maybe one thing going on. There are ways to do it, like maybe going on a walk and just kind of focusing on your thoughts a little bit, right? And pay attention because your guides are already talking to you, is what I'm hearing. Pay attention to whenever you hear it, where is it coming from? Is it coming from the middle of your head, or are you feeling it around that energy? Like, do you want to turn your head when you hear something coming in? Because that's the difference in energy. And so the more you pay attention to that, the more you'll get used to it because it's usually in your own voice. But if you meditate, that helps you get a little bit more control. And I'm talking meditation as in just a couple minutes here and there, focusing maybe on your chest rising and falling, or just one thing in your mind, like just say the same thing over and over in your mind. That's why people will do that. There's a couple of reasons for that, but that's one of the reasons, is because it keeps your mind focused. So you can get better control over your thoughts. But they're already talking to you. Pay attention to that inner voice, where it's coming from. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so look, I've got a question of Erik or any of you guys out there. Does anybody out there have Hippo insurance? HIPPO, it's an insurance company. Anyway, you can't answer that. But my second oldest, Michelle, who has 4 kids, they have Hippo insurance for home insurance. And over a year ago, there was a leaking pipe behind the wall of the bathroom. And it created mold. It destroyed the entire bathroom, basically, the flooring, etc. Well, they don't want to pay. I don't know why. What is home insurance for?
Yeah, so this is really common.
It's terrible. And
yeah, it is.
They went through mediation and then they refused to do anything. So it's like, I want anybody who has Hippo insurance to you guys tell them that she is barely got 2 nickels to rub together. She has a hard time accepting help from us. We're always willing to do that. But they've been living on, she's got a newborn, and they've been living on peanut butter sandwiches, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just awful that this big corporation has done that to her, because there's no reason. She's always paid.
This is Michelle, right?
There's been no lapse in payment. And but they don't want to. They think she's got gold, and it's terrible.
I'm hearing that they're trying to find any way to get out of it. And this is very common with insurance companies, especially if it's not like a very well-known one. Even the well-known ones do this, though. They will find any reason or excuse to get out of paying. They will like use things like, well, you can't prove that it wasn't there before you had us for insurance, or, they'll find anything. Or like say a fence blows down or something. Well, that was a 30-year-old fence, so it needed to be replaced anyway, so we're not covering that kind of thing. They'll always in the small print too, say that they have the right to refuse certain things. So those are certain things.
I'm going to make their life hell. I've already reported them to the Better Business Bureau. I'm asking all of my followers, please reach out to Hippo and say, how dare you, Michelle Murphy,
Yeah, Erik is saying that this is something that has to be acknowledged. This is something that needs to be stopped.
We have people in the media. I can make this a Samson and Goliath story that they will rue the day. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you call here in California, it's if you get things like that happening, call channel 3 is what everybody always says. Call channel 3 because there's a certain part of that news place that then they're pretty big here in this state that goes around and deals with things that do people wrong. Like a auto garage that's doing someone wrong about their vehicle, or you know, somebody who's done somebody wrong like this.
Well,
like
they don't know. I'm a mama bear, man. There's nobody gonna mess with my kids or grandkids. Oh, I just
right.
irritating.
Well,
anyway,
it's hard. It's hard.
Pretty difficult, you know. All right, and she's a first responder. She's an emergency room nurse. Come on.
Right.
Any hippo insurance agents, don't go to the emergency room when she's on shift. I'm just all right, let me see. Marianne Scott from Chattanooga. I want to be alcohol free for the rest of my life. Why do I keep relapsing? And hello, Erik. It's so hard. I started drinking wine every night after Erik died. It's very difficult.
It is hard. And here's the thing. It's not so much the alcohol as it is the habit that is formed around it and the mind altering, because it could be any kind of thing that would alter the mind. And there is an imbalance going on that needs to be looked at. Okay. There's an imbalance in your chemistry that's going on to where you're, you know, Elisa, how you have like the endorphins in the mind, right? The pleasure center. Sometimes it doesn't fire right. Sometimes those chemicals don't work right to feed that pleasure center. So then you self-medicate, you know, with something that's going to make you feel good. And this is for her, particularly, there is an imbalance going on that is causing this. Plus, it's a habit that needs to be unlearned, you know, like you can't really, I guess you can unlearn it, but it's more like get a better one to replace it in a way. But I'm not talking about going and taking a pill instead of the drink. I mean, something that's going to bring you pleasure that is not that. That's what you need to do. You need to find something, you know, go jump out of a plane a couple of times and get your adrenaline going. That's what Erik just said. He's making a joke. Like, get that adrenaline going, you know.
Oh, I'll never forget this video of a photographer jumping out of the plane. He thought he had his parachute on, and then all of a sudden he didn't. He was photographed these people, you know, with making a beautiful pattern of.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that would not be fun.
Yeah. He's just saying, like, what you want to do is reprogram your mind by replacing it with other things. Now, something that does help is physical. He's also saying physical exercise will give you those endorphins. And he's also saying that she spends a lot of time in her own head. Okay. You need more grounding. You need to ground yourself, and physical exercise also helps that a lot. Okay. But it is about getting out of that habit of it. And that's why you keep relapsing, is because there's nothing when you're trying to get help. All right. And you're trying to get away from this addiction. What happens is you're only being kept from it, kept from doing it, but you're not changing your way of thinking.
Yeah.
So the way of thinking has to be changed. It's not just staying away from it. It's getting that way of thinking changed too. Okay. And this is definitely one of your biggest things while you're here. Addiction is one of your biggest challenges and experiences that you're going through for a contract in this life.
Wow. So is the problem with her, which neurotransmitter? Dopamine, endorphins, norepinephrine, GABA, serotonin?
The GABA, and it's a little bit of all of them, but it's the GABA center of the brain. Okay. The center of the brain, the GABA, what is that? The part of the brain, the pituitary gland. Okay. The pituitary gland is being affected, he says, and it's not, and then the chemicals are not enough. Like, she's not getting enough. Like, if you do something fun or exciting, it's like, it's not, it's like you would be somebody who would, it's not giving you that fullness of it. Yeah, that fullness of it. And so you crave that. You crave it. So you don't have enough balance on a daily life of it.
Well, there's this supplement called Neuralink by Brain MD that has L-tyrosine, which is the precursor of dopamine, GABA, 5-HT, which is the thing for serotonin, and something else, and B vitamins.
Yeah.
But you can't take it if you're on antidepressants, because with the 5-HT you can get a serotonin.
Right, and anything that affects the GABA too, you don't want to mix with antidepressants.
Yeah, right. But
So,
anyway, it's like my husband started it, and he's like, he races so well with his motorcycle. His mind is clear. He doesn't care about drinking anymore, and he's Norwegian, so that's a tough one.
Right.
Well,
Yes. Erik is saying yes to this helping. It will help. But what really needs to be done on top of using that, okay, that'll help the physical parts a little bit. But what really needs to be done is the change of your thought patterns, okay? The way that you use the way you cope, your coping mechanisms, okay? And just breaking out of that habit of grabbing that drink every time. And it is way easier said than done. I know, okay? But it is possible, he says. So just never give up. Never give up, he says. Never give up.
Okay, Sophia Wynn, what do I have with Mark? I'm not sure what that means. If you don't have enough information, she can put it.
I just heard attraction. I heard attraction. There's an attraction, but it's more so on, it's one-ended, one-sided, is what I'm hearing. One-sided. Okay. So it's kind of hard with some of these because you don't have a validation coming back, but that's just what I'm hearing. I just, that's what I'm getting like right away. So whatever that means to you, I hear that there is an attraction there and it's more one-sided, but that doesn't mean the other person doesn't feel attraction. It's just not as much as as you.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
All right. Gassan, G-H-A-S-S-A-N-H from Michigan. Wants a message from Brother Louay, L-O-U-A-Y.
So I was getting like a tight in the chest again. I get this sometimes if it's heart or lung, and then I was like feeling like I needed to cough. So as he comes in, I feel that tightness there. So he's very, very like matter of fact kind of personality. I'm trying to get his personality here. Very matter of fact, and he's saying that he's doing good, everything's great. It looks to me like he's doing something with like music on the other side. So if he did music when he was here, he's over there, he's doing music. If you're curious about what he's doing, he's kind of making me feel like that, like what's he doing over there, like you've thought that. Okay. And he's letting you know that he's fine, and he's like just doing the things he's always wanted to do. He just continuing on, doing things that without anything stopping him. I feel like there maybe were some things that kept him from fulfilling his, like, all of his dreams while he was here. But he does send love, and he wants you to know that I don't know what this means. You still got it? I don't know. He just said you still got it. Like you should know what that means. You still got it.
All right. D King, is the apartment Samantha King is going to move into a good fit for her?
I heard yes. And I hear that there's going to be it's temporary. It is temporary, but it'll be a while that she'll be there, but this will be a good fit, is what I'm hearing.
Okay. Emily McCarthy from Arizona. I've been seeing angel numbers all around. Are there any messages for me? And i.e., is it about abundance and prosperity?
So numbers can mean all kinds of different things, but mostly the bottom line with the numbers and seeing synchronicities and stuff is because you're on your, and I call it an awakening, like your awakening spiritual path kind of thing, because when you start to notice those things, that means your awareness is getting stronger.
Oh,
It's getting
yeah.
stronger of things around you. Your awareness is waking up more. Your guides are going, yeah, on the other side, Erik said. They're like jumping up and down, yay. So just keep it up. Yeah, keep it up, keep it up. Keep paying attention to those things around you, because you do have, I just heard you have some healing qualities, some things that you could be a healer. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Julie, W-I-E-R, we're I'm not sure. Would I benefit from any scalar work? I'm trying to heal from some childhood trauma. She's from Michigan. A lot of people from Michigan. Beautiful state. I want to go there so bad and see those beautiful lakes. And the producer that's working on the TV series, she lives in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know it's cold. I've talked to people that live there, and they talk about how cold it is, but you know, a lot of places are cold compared to California.
Well, yeah, every place is.
Yeah. So
I mean, the main service, we bleed through from other lives, if that's, you know. And
yeah, Erik is saying yes.
We catch lost soul fragments. You know what? You probably need to listen to intuition. Go to the site, the description box for the energy repair, protection, and enhancement, which is we call the main service.
Right.
And watch the video of me describing part of it, what comes with it. And just use your intuition.
Yeah, and you know what? I also want to say too that it gets exciting because people will, and this is for everybody listening, people, do these scalar services, and they start getting like results and stuff. But what's important is to do what Elisa says. Pay attention to your intuition, because it will guide you too. But I'm getting a yes. Erik is saying yes, that it will definitely help you. Take one at a time though, because one may, isn't that what you said at one time, Elisa? Like one may take care of the things that you're looking for to take care of. And,
I try to tell people, be careful of over ordering, because a lot of times the main service will take care of so many mental, emotional, and physical issues.
Right. So Erik is repeating that.
I've seen people that I like the microbiome optimization bundled with it, though. That also is really good, because it
is
gut health,
a lot of stuff,
so much emotional, physical health, etc. But yeah, I mean, I've seen people start losing weight just with the release of trapped emotions and stuff. So just be careful not to order too much.
Yeah, because one may take care of
the world. I know.
Take care of another one, but you'll know though, like you'll do one and then you can go on to the next sometimes, because you'll know if it does or not. Another thing that he's bringing up, and I'm not sure exactly about this, but he's talking about doing some kind of what is it, where they do like a release of your childhood trauma? Like, isn't there some kind of like healing work? Inner child work. And who is it, Courtney or Michelle?
I don't know. I know Kim Boyd did a lot of that for me, but I think
I think Courtney does it, and I'm not sure. I think Michelle might too, but I'm pretty sure Courtney does something like that. But this would not hurt. He says this would not hurt, but yes, definitely scalar work will help you. He said yes.
But a lot of times Erik will put on a sale around Christmas, so you might want to wait, save some money. Okay, let me see here. Oh, Jill says, how is my dog Sasha doing since she crossed over?
So what I see, this is so cute. So I see this dog, like it looks like this medium or small. Sometimes since they've been other animals, it's hard to get exactly what they look like. But what I'm seeing is like a Erik is showing me like a long hair, like a white. It's got some white in it, and she's jumping around with other dogs, and these are bigger dogs than her. It's really funny. It's like she's playing like she thinks she's the big dog too. Like she wants to hang out with the big dogs. But it was kind of cute when she came in. Like she's just like having all this fun, but she's doing really good, really good. Actually, pay attention to like when you're sitting there, like maybe the couch moving or bed or chair or something, because I'm being shown that she comes around you. and like your furniture might like move a little bit, and that's to let you know that she's with you. And also your dreams. She will or has visited you in your dreams.
Nice.
So yeah, very good connection. Very happy. Very happy.
Oh, so how long is my Bella, gonna live? Is she gonna live up pretty old, or? I mean, I give her low dose naltrexone. I give her Nutrithrive. I've got her the best food.
What is she like 11 or something like that right now?
Yeah, right.
Like that age. Okay, so she's still got. Yeah, she's still got a while.
She looked awesome for a Yorkie.
Oh, you're so lucky because because for Yorkies, that's not, sometimes like mine, she has really problem with her. My Bella has problems with her teeth that give her like sinus issues and stuff. So that's great. But yeah, she's still got a long time to go. Long time. Yeah. She may even live. Oh, Erik is saying she may
will, of course.
Yeah, but she may even live to hit 20, he said.
Wow. Well, I went camping one time recently in Galveston, and we had this next door neighbor camping also, not our next door, but in the campsite. And they had this, I think it was a Jack Russell mix, but it was so full of himself and just crazy energy. And I asked how old he was, and 28.
What?
28. I could not believe it.
Wow. And they weren't given that in dog years, right? Jeez.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
No, they can't even believe it either.
Oh my gosh.
Said, well, sometimes he has days where he's just like lays around, but
yeah,
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog that we had. Oh, I was just going to say I was trying to remember what the type of dog it was. As a Queensland Heeler that my husband had right before we met. And she lived till like 18 years old, and that was a medium dog. Usually it's smaller dogs, that'll live longer. And it was like we would see people he would see somebody that he knew from years ago. They're like, you still have that dog? Because it'd been so many years. Yeah.
Well,
it happens.
They've seen that like golden retrievers, etc.
Yeah.
They used to live much longer than they do now. And
I've not seen as many health issues back in the day when I used to have dogs years ago than I've seen in dogs I've had recently. It's weird. I think
it's because
it's environmental.
Kibble.
It's environmental, the foods. Yeah.
Steam, compressed, etc. And it releases all these toxins.
Mm-hmm.
And it's why they, 50% of dogs over 10 or over get cancer. Mm-hmm. So we learned from the vet that discovered that you could put in this powder called Nutrithrive, which I give Erik, Bella twice a day, just a little bit in her food, and it has made all the difference.
Wow!
It combats this horrible stuff that is, and people and dogs that are on this, they live much longer. I mean, Nutrithrive by Ultimate Nutrition.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I'll check that out because I do give her vitamins, the chew vitamins, but and I also boil chicken for her because she's a very sensitive stomach, and then put it with her regular food. But but
it's, I love dogs. I love all animals.
Yeah, anyway. Me too.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Melissa Olvit would love a message from her son, but don't the son's name, or her purpose as a medium and healer. So we'll go with that because she didn't give his name. Oh, unless you want to.
Okay, so what I was getting when she said she wants a message from her son is what I was hearing was you are going to be communicating more with him. You are working on your skills. They are getting stronger. Okay. And keep at it. Keep at it. All right. Do practice. Practice is key. Practice is key. Okay. There's ways you can even practice. I show people like in that one, the classes that I do, well, they're not any classes or sessions. Okay. But I show them ways to practice without, having to practice on somebody, which is the best way, but it's hard to always find somebody that you don't know anything about.
You don't want to be judged.
It is big time. Yeah, but your skills are getting stronger.
Good on you.
You're already doing it. You're already doing it. It's all out there around you. You're already doing it. Just keep with it. Keep with it. Keep at it.
Wow.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Karen Stroff, I think Strougf or Struff. Could you ask John Crane how he is doing? We don't have a place, but
So it's just kind of a given that they're on the other side. They're doing great. I mean, it's wonderful on the other side. It's important to be here though. Okay, that's important to know.
Right,
Even though it's wonderful, it's important to be here because this is your life experience. This is your human experience. This is something you need for growth. So what I'm hearing is, and I feel like there's a joke, like there's always like a joke coming out of his mouth. Like he would be like someone who would tell jokes just to see you laugh because he liked to see you laugh.
oh,
And what I'm getting is, what is he saying? I still got you. I still got your back or something like that. Like, there's support, of course, coming from him. Lots of love, lots of love. And, I don't know why he's saying this, but he's just like, slow down. He's talking about slow down, take it easy, slow down, and you'll know what that means. So yeah,
awesome.
Take it easy, slow down.
All right, Grace Inn. We don't have a place, but we got the first name and the last initial. What is her sole purpose in this lifetime? Guys, the more you give us, the city or town, first name, last initial of you, your deceased loved one you're trying to get in touch with, etc. Oh,
so so of course there's always a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always a lot of things you're here for, but he has some teaching abilities, like teaching, like she should be teaching something, is what Erik is showing me. Teaching, and this has to do with spiritual stuff.
oh.
And there's also some creativeness that she has that she can turn into like even a business. So look into something like that because you have the quality to teach. You have that ability, to teach. And you're really good at sharing knowledge and a good listener is what
Awesome.
I'm saying.
Hey, Lucas, you want to ask anything of Erik, your brother?
Yeah,
Or
Scout Sailor.
huh?
Scout Sailor.
Well, come here and ask what do you want to ask? Whether it's okay if you forget to brush your teeth?
No, how are Scout Sailor doing?
How are his Aussies, Scout and Sailor doing? Here, bring them up so she can see them. Please.
And they're very happy. I can see the light of these dogs. Very happy, very thankful.
Sailor girl.
Oh
God, sorry.
Yeah. Very thankful to be
They're Scouties.
Yeah, very thankful for all that you do, very happy. Something that I'm hearing is from their, like, the energy is how excited they get whenever they see him.
Oh God,
Yeah, like there's just like a little kid, like and like they're like your kids. They're like your kids, and they feel that way.
Does he need to do anything different with the way he takes care of them, the food, anything? We started a new food that's not associated with that dilated cardiomyopathy for them, but anything else?
This is a good thing. This is a good thing that you're doing this change, but really diet is the only thing to keep an eye on, is the diet. Everything else is fine. I just feel like they're really, really happy and they're really like content with everything.
What about Scout? Scout has had these abnormal liver functions. It could be just a lab abnormality. It was just a weird thing, but it's been going on for what?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Is he drinking a lot? Is he drinking like a more water than normal? Like drinking more water than normal? I feel like there's some dehydration, but not by your guys' part, by his own body. Like there's a chemistry thing going on.
I believe it's Scout.
It's all girls.
Yeah, but they have androgynous names.
Yeah, I'm hearing like an imbalance, like in the chemistry, and like it's just something that's a part of her.
I don't see
Okay.
her drink that much compared to the other dogs.
Yeah, like there's a dehydration or something, and it's not something you guys are doing wrong. It's just something that's going on with her chemically. Okay.
Maybe we need to put more water and put water in her food. But it's free dried.
That
I don't
yeah,
know.
that would help. That would help. Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm just getting like an all good, like Eric's like an A+, like get an A+ for them.
Awesome.
A+. Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we're going to have to shut it down now. Thank you, guys. We're having the Zoom cocktail hour Monday. And don't forget to send in your videos as instructed. All right. Love you guys. Love you, Eric.
Love you. Love you, Mom. Love you. Love you, Lucas. That's what Eric just said.
Oh. All right.
Can I ask
Bye.
another question?
Oh, wait. Well, one more question. Whoa.
Yeah. What?
Is it live still?
Yeah, I can cut it off and just talk to her. I'll do that. Bye,
Yeah.
everyone. And stay just for a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
Okay. Go for it.
It says it's still live.
What?
It's still recording. Yeah. On my side. On my side.
Oh, it's recording. But I can stop the recording. Okay. Okay.
But it's still live. They can still see us. It's okay. Go ahead.
But I closed it down. I don't understand.
Maybe it takes a minute. It just says it on my side. I don't know if it means it's really going still.
I don't know. I just thought I could close the YouTube window and be okay.
Is it
but I guess
YouTube
not.
live?
Yeah. All right, I'll figure it out. But go ahead, Lucas. What
Yeah.
you got?
Yeah.
How is so I've been starting to work out a lot. So how is that going in my
She's the
life?
expert in nutrition and fitness, by the way.
Am I doing the right thing? There are
Do you have somebody who's helping you with this? PT?
No, AI.
Or AI. I feel like the guidance that you're getting is good, is why I'm saying this, why I'm asking this. I feel like the guidance that you're getting is good. Okay. What's most important, okay, with this is making sure that you are getting good rest, lots of rest. All right. Good sleep, and also taking your rest days seriously, and making sure you lift heavy, right? Lift heavy. And your nutrition, keep your macros balanced to where you're getting enough protein. All right. Is there an AI app that you're following with this? Because I have one too that I use, and it's pretty cool.
Bodify.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel the first thing I heard was the guidance that you're getting is good. All right.
Good. I was wondering.
What?
No, I was wondering if the app was good or not. I mean, I'm just following it. I don't know if it's. I'm just doing what it says.
Yeah. The bottom line and the basics to building muscle and recomping your body is consistency. Okay. And getting the rest and eating the right amount of calories. If you're trying to build muscle, you want to be in a surplus a little bit. Okay. Make sure the protein's key. That's number one when you're building muscle. And then when you're doing your sets, okay, when you get to your last 1 or 2 reps, you want to be going kind of to failure. You don't have to take it all the way to failure, but you want to get close enough to where you're really feeling the strain, because muscle growth is in the recovery time, the rest time. That's where growth comes from. So, but I feel like what I'm feeling with this is that you are being guided pretty good. Okay. Good. So yeah.
Okay, I want to buy him a session with you. So I think it would, because it's also channeling, it's everything. This is her thing. Okay, so yeah, this could be one of your
Yeah, we can do that. All right,
I'll go online and take care of that.
Okay. So after you do that, I'll try to find something that's open sooner, okay? And we can switch it around or something.
Yeah, I don't want to. Okay. Well, I don't want to hurt anybody else.
But well, I know, but I just don't want you guys to have to wait so long, and I can find somewhere maybe to fit him in, so you don't have to wait so long.
Well, if you have a cancellation, but I don't want you to push it.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. I'll do that right now.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
See ya.
Yeah. All right. Bye. Bye, Lucas.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.